Hi, today we'll be talking about the Honor Band 5, its main features, what's it good at, and what it could do better. Let's take a look at this tracker. A pleasant and petite design, if not to call it generic looking. The tracker is feather light at under 25 grams. In fact, I think it's just 23. You almost forget you're wearing it, it's so light. There's an array of band colors available. Coral pink, dark blue, and black is what we have in front of us here today. Let's take a look at the display. Just under an inch wide with a long portrait display. It uses an OLED display. As a result, the colors are bright and crisp. Featuring a full touchscreen display made entirely of glass, the Honor Band 5 tracker face is sturdy and resistant to scratches. This is achieved by the manufacturer using a 2.5D curved glass and further protection from using Gorrilla Glass 3. The display specs measure 0.95 of an inch at 240 by 120 pixels. Auto brightness is not available, albeit there is night mode in the settings. There are 5 brightness levels you can set for the tracker's face. Contrast is superb, ensuring good visibility even in direct sunlight. The SpO2 feature allows users to track their blood oxygen saturation level. Wow, blood oxygen saturation level. Sounds complicated. Well, let's break it down and find out what it actually means. Oxygen saturation is an indicator of your respiratory system's health. Normal oxygen saturation is usually between 94 and 98%. Any level below this is considered potentially dangerous and warrants urgent oxygen supplementation and treatment for your lung condition. Hypoxemia is the condition name for having low levels of oxygen in your blood. Hypoxemia can be caused by a variety of conditions, including asthma, pneumonia, bronchitis, and other nasty conditions. If a drop is recorded, then having this functionality on your wearable is highly valuable in preempting life-threatening disorders. Let's look at the workouts available. There are about 10 preset workouts available. You can't download any more. That is a drawback. Let's look at the most common ones that I use. So walking and running. The drawback is that there's no GPS, nor connected or standalone, but it still tracks the amount of steps you do and your heart rate. Well, now let's check the heart rate function and how it works in this tracker. So I'm going to run for about 3 minutes and we can check the heart rate and as it changes in the Huawei Health app. Well, let's take a look what the tracker has recorded in the background of our 3-minute run. Here we have the app. Let's go in. We can see there are quite a few details, so let's browse through the screens available. You're probably thinking to yourself now, why does the Huawei app support Honor bands and watches? Well, Honor is a subsidiary company of Huawei, and the relationship between the two brands is complementary. Huawei had previously released Honor devices under the Huawei brand, but for some time now, Honor is a brand in its own right. Let's see the interface at work. As you can see, the interface works via touch and swipes. Let's run through the touch gestures available to us. Firstly, touch the home key when the screen is on. That returns you to the home screen. Touch the home key when the screen is off. It turns on the screen. Swipe right on non-home screens. It returns you to the previous screen. Touch the screen. Choose and confirm. Touch and hold the home screen. Change the watch face. I find this home screen is most convenient for me. It has my steps, active calories, and distance on display. The weather and battery status are just one touch away. Unfortunately, there are only 8 preset watch faces to choose from, and there's no way to download other faces. In regards to smartwatch functions, you get a vibrating notification of incoming emails and texts. If you didn't catch these straight away, you can read them later by tapping on the message icon. Okay, so let's talk about the charging pod. Yep, it's flimsy. From personal experience, it's easy to lose, unless there's a dedicated place for the small pod. Low maintenance comes to mind when you hear the usage time of a single charge. On a single charge, you will get up to 6 days of continuous heart rate tracking, and that's up to 17 days of casual use without the continuous HF function switched on. Right, and now we come to the question, what do we think is done well in this tracker? Firstly, for under 30 quid or $40, this is a great value purchase. Secondly, usage from a single charge is very long. Thirdly, scientifically proven and tested sleep functions. And fourthly, SpO2 availability is an advanced feature usually included with much more expensive sport watches. So all in all, you're getting a very serious piece of kit for quite a low price. Okay, but what do we think could be done better? The main shortage of this tracker, in our minds, is the lack of GPS, even connected GPS. As a result, you cannot see your routes in the Sports app. But then the price is desperately low. Shortcuts had to be made somewhere. Another drawback to this tracker, and that said, it's all trackers in this segment, the screen is tiny. So yes, even though this particular tracker's face is glass, it's OLED, it has a great resolution, but it is tiny. So, it seems we've come to the end of reviewing the Honor Band 5. Thank you for watching. Keep watching us and subscribe to our channel for more reviews and deep dives into other brands, other trackers, sports watches, smartwatches, and other gadgets. Thank you. Goodbye.